Hi everyone, let's take a look at the following integration by parts example. Find the antiderivative of x times e to the x divided by x plus 1 to the power of 2. Step number 1, if you look at this question carefully, apply the technique, also known as the integration of by parts. So you have to let u equal to x times e to the power of x, which means when you find a derivative of u with respect to x, which is du by dx, this equals to, again, you're applying the product rule. So the derivative of x is going to be 1 times e to the x plus x times the derivative of e to the x, which is e to the x. And if you look carefully, what this also implies is that dv by dx equals to the second part, which is 1 divided by x plus 1 quantity squared. Now, I am going to draw a line here to separate these two ideas. You want to find the antiderivative. So v, in this case, is going to be x plus 1 to the power of negative 1 divided by the new exponent, which is negative 1. So by applying the formula integration by parts, the entire given equals to uv, which in this case is going to be x e to the power of x times negative 1 divided by 1 plus x, or x plus 1, minus the antiderivative of negative 1 divided by x plus 1 times e to the power of x plus x times e to the power of x, and you're integrating it with respect to x. So we'll put a square bracket just like that. Now, if you really think about this, the key here is you want to factor and simplify. So what you have to do is continue here, copy the first part, which is basically negative x e to the power of x divided by x plus 1. But if you look at the second part, negative negative will give you positive, the antiderivative of, and again, you're going to take the common factor of e to the x to the front. And in brackets, you're left with 1 plus x divided by x plus 1. And again, you're integrating this with respect to x. So notice I can cross this out. That's going to be basically 1. Now, the difficult part is over, because once you can look at this in this new form, this basically equals to negative x e to the x divided by x plus 1. The antiderivative of e to the x is basically e to the x. Don't forget to add a constant c. You're not looking for one solution, but you're looking for a family of solutions. Now, here comes the final answer. You still want to combine this as one fraction and reduce this. So if you think about e to the x, that's the same as e to the x divided by 1. So you want to find the common denominator of x plus 1. Now, if you really look at it, you have to multiply the second fraction by x plus 1 over x plus 1. So let's go back here. I'm going to erase this for a moment. I'm just going to add x plus 1 divided by x plus 1 just like that, plus c. And of course, look what happens. Negative x e to the x plus e to the x times x, that's going to be 0. So left with only 1 times e to the x. So e to the x. Again, don't forget the constant c. And that is the final answer. Now, if you want to verify that you're doing it right, spend 1 extra minute. Find the derivative. You can use the quotient rule. And when you do, you'll get exactly the question back. I hope this makes sense.